This is a quick start video to introduce you to our twin bowl FD2 slush machines. Just a couple of things I want to tell you to get you up and running as quickly as possible. So chances are if you're watching this, you've got your hands on one of our twin bowl slush machines, so congratulations and welcome aboard. First thing to tell you is that you want to leave 20 centimeters of space all around the machine. That is so that air can circulate and the machine can do its freezing down part, which is obviously really important. The next thing to tell you is that the lids must be on for the machine to spin and freeze down. And I'll show you very briefly that the lid comes in two parts. So this is the outer lid, and we'll call that the inner lid. The next thing is to check for leaks. So the best way for me to show you that is just to spin the machine on its side. So I'll do that for you now. So the machine's on its side, and you can see the chamber here is attached to the back of the machine, covering this red seal. On the front of the machine, this part of the chamber is just flush with the front of the machine, and the screws are not too tightly packed, but screwed in nonetheless. At this point, you can throw water through the machine just as your final check if you want to. Then you're ready to throw mix and spirit into the machine. So I'll now show you the controls. This is the control panel of the machine. You've got a main power switch to the machine, and you've got lights. And then you've got controls for the left-hand side of the machine and the right-hand side of the machine. So power to the machine, and then what you want is the machine to be spinning, and you want the frozen setting to be on. At this point, your mix is going to turn into the frozen cocktail and be ready to serve. This last switch at the bottom, you can have it switched on, but it doesn't make a difference. But I'll explain more about that in a moment. So in this position here, you've got the machine spinning and freezing on the left-hand side, spinning and freezing on the right-hand side. At the end of the day, before you go home, you can leave the machine on overnight, and you can take it out of the freezing mode and put it into the chill mode. You can do that because these machines are designed to be switched on or left on 24/7, so you don't need to drain the mix out of the machine and put it in overnight. You can leave it spinning in the machine and in the chilled mode, and this is the position you want for that. So take it off the frozen mode so the machine's not overworking through the night. Just keep it in the chilled mode and you can go home. When you come back in the next day, you can pop it back into the freezer mode. You can leave it in the chill setting on as well, and the machine will be freezing down the mix again, ready for service.